What is up, fellow citizens of Earth? Let's chat. Well, I'll just be talking. This isn't a live chat, okay? It's just going to be me talking, and you're going to watch, and we'll have an actual live chat coming up soon. Let's go! Strong lineup today, as always. He's here. I know y'all missed him last time, but he's back. Space.com! Sports Goff versus. I tried to take up as much room on this as I possibly could and still ended up with that much paper left over because I'm not very good at printing stuff out that makes it look good, obviously. I mean, rant about Valentine's Day. Guys, you probably want to stick around for that one. Girls, I don't know. I'm not being sexist. I just feel like girls might be offended by my rant on Valentine's Day. That's what we're here for, right? Offensiveness, not really. That is a bottle with a message in it. Let's start with aliens. We usually start with sports. But I got to get the aliens thing out of here because this is really cool. And like usually I try to make these lighthearted and stupid, not lighthearted, just sometimes kind of just fun and entertaining segments. This one is just way the hell over my intergalactic intelligence level. The title on space.com, aliens could be sucking energy from black holes. That may be how we will find them. How about that? This energy harvesting technology could leave traces just outside of a spinning black hole's event horizon. The event horizon, from what I understand, is basically right before everything just gets sucked in to the black hole. It's like the event horizon. That's the best explanation. If I'm wrong, call me out in the comments. Yes. That is the boundary with a black hole's gravity when the black hole's gravity becomes too strong for matter or energy to escape. So that was a much better explanation than what I just gave you. And so basically what's happening, it goes on to explain, like I said, this is just really cool stuff. So this is the fourth time in 50 years that a new way to suck energy from a spinning black hole has been proposed. Most famous 1969 study by Roger Penrose, who won the Nobel Prize in 2020 for his work on black holes. He proposed a mechanism known as the Penrose process, in which a particle breaks in two just beside a black hole rotating at near the speed of light. Part of that particle then follows through the ergosphere, a chaotic region of space-time, just outside the black hole's event horizon, right before falling into the black hole itself. So eventually, what this goes on to say, because it gets very deep, it's a cool. Just look up. It's towards the bottom of the front page on space.com today, February 13th. If not, you can just look up alien suck black hole energy on space.com. Be careful typing that into Google. That could come up with something that you probably don't want to see. Maybe some of you do. I don't know. Some weird people out there. So basically it goes in to say that little space right outside, it creates a little bit of a vortex outside of the black hole, right outside of the event horizon, where it's not actually, they think aliens, because for some reason, that's always the crazy thing, is everyone thinks aliens, no matter what, are just the craziest, smartest, like so far beyond our intelligence that they could actually just go hang out by a black hole and produce energy from it. So if that is the case, then why have we not been visited by this type of intelligence? Because if you're smart enough to do that, I mean, I'm amazed this guy actually even proposed that is a possibility. So tell me what your thoughts are, huh? Is that where aliens are getting all their energy from outside of a black hole? I don't know. But it's time to talk sports. This sports segment brought to you by our friends at La Croix. Goes down smooth every time. So, Jared Goff, quarterback for the LA Rams, and Matt Stafford, quarterback for the Detroit Lions, just got traded. Well, I can't say that it was like a swap because Detroit got like every draft pick that the Rams are going to have for like the next 12 years. Every first round draft pick, they pretty much traded everything. So I think I think that in the long run, this is going to end up being a better deal for the Lions than it is for, I can't remember the exact, somebody call me out in the comments, because I want to say it was 2 first round draft picks, could have even been 3, and a second rounder, something like that, and Jared Goff. I think Jared Goff is not going to be very good at Detroit. I might be wrong. I don't have a problem with Jared Goff. I just think that Matt Stafford was probably a little bit better, but I think all in all, this is a good trade for both teams. I really do. Because, man, it was just, I think Stafford was getting kind of stale. I mean, he's gone through, 6 coaches or something like that since he's been there. And, man, I just think this is a good trade. I don't know. I'm not a fan of either team, so I'm just trying to look at this as objectively as I can. I just see this being better for the future of the Lions, better for the Rams short term. Let's say that. In other sports news, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the Super Bowl. Congratulations. Because I respect the greatest of all time, Tom Brady. Maybe Patrick Mahomes can give him a little bit of a run here someday. I said it in our live chat the other day. I hope he can. I hope he can give him a run. But it's awesome because I would say in my generation, I'm in my 30s, so I've gotten to watch the greatness of Tiger Woods, and I've gotten to watch the greatness of Tom Brady. And that's pretty cool to see 2 guys that have been so amazing at their sport to watch. And so good for Tom Brady, but better for Tom Brady that he was lit up, not in a tackling form, but in an inebriated, drunken state during their water floating the boat parade thing the other day, and it was hysterical. And I love it. I'm so glad that Tom Brady did that. I'm glad he was like, you know what? I'm not gonna wear a mask and I don't give a crap. And then the next day, or on Wednesday or whenever the parade was, he just decided to just get absolutely smashed drunk. Threw the Super Bowl trophy from one boat to the other, also showing how great he is. He has so many that he just threw it across to another boat to Rob Gronkowski, which is just amazing. So I would say that was equally as impressive as the Super Bowl, as his 7th victory. So if you haven't watched Tom Brady getting escorted drunk off somewhere, just enjoying himself, go watch it. It'll make you feel good. It'll make you feel good because you realize, you know what? You can be the greatest at something, and you can go F around a little bit too. It's okay. Let's talk about Message in a Bottle. Not the song, but the real message in a bottle. It's a message in a bottle. You would think, I've always been intrigued when I hear like message in a bottle. I'm like, you know what? There's got to be somebody that put something pretty freaking cool out there at some point in history, that the 3/4 of this earth that are covered with water, there has to be some kind of something, some cool message, you know, like that says like the Ark of the Covenant is buried here or something. Not really, because I know they didn't have glass bottles back then, but anyways, or maybe they did. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. So yeah, you think it's going to be something really cool. I've always been intrigued by it. I was just looking up some good news stories to give you guys, to keep you entertained. And yeah, I came across this story, and the title said, "Tour guide finds 42-year-old message in a bottle on Australian beach." I'm like, hell yeah, cool. What is this thing gonna say? This message was dated from April 1979. This guy said he was leading a bike tour, saw this bottle, thought it was trash, and he went to go look at the bottle. This is the coolest part of the whole story: is the bottle said poison. Like, the bottle actually just said poison on it. So that was literally the coolest part of this whole thing. And then the message is dated April 3rd of 1979, signed by I. Cassidy. It's my sister's name, which is ironic, but anyways, I guess not ironic, it's her name. That's it. That's all I have to say about that. This letter that you think would be like, oh, something really cool. If this is found, quote, from the letter, from I. Cassidy, if this letter is found 4 years or more after it is sent, reward will be offered. And you're thinking, hell yeah, man, that's badass. Somebody's about to make a lot of money. Contact address on the other side. If it is found less than 4 years, 50 cents for each year. But please contact I. Cassidy. That has to be the most boring. 50C, I can only assume is 50 cents for each year. So 42 years ago, what is that? $21? Wow. It's a message in a bottle, 42 years old, and that's what we got. It's time for my rant segment. Valentine's Day. I'm not a bitter person about Valentine's Day. I just think it's stupid. I don't think it's stupid because, I'm like this lonely guy who's like, I hate Valentine's Day and I go out and get drunk by myself. That's not it. I'm married. My wife is amazing. She also hates Valentine's Day. Maybe not hates, she just doesn't care. And that's why I put this little black Cupid, because that's anti-Valentine's Day, black Cupid. What a waste of time. I'm sorry. You know what? Because my argument is, if you really love someone, you don't need a day. And I know it sounds all cliche and all that crap, but it's the truth. If you really love someone, you don't need one day to buy them cards and all this stuff. See, that's for a lame guy. That's a lame boyfriend or husband who's like, well, I'm just going to do this, and then doesn't do anything the rest of the year. I'm not saying your husband or your boyfriend is lame if they get you a Valentine's Day present. I'm saying if they just use it as an excuse to just get you something and don't get you anything the rest of the year unless it's like your birthday and can't even remember your anniversary, then it's like, why? Isn't it better to just get your wife maybe some flowers, maybe chocolates, maybe whatever the hell it is that you want to get your wife or a girlfriend? Just get them something on a random day. How about June 23rd? What are y'all doing on June 23rd? Show up, have some flowers delivered to her, have some candies delivered to her, take her out on a nice date, take her to have a spa day. Maybe do that a couple of times a year, but surprise her and don't have a day that the rest of the world is celebrating this love and stuff with cards and chocolates and stuff. Now I kind of feel like I'm just sounding kind of like an asshole. But call me out in the comments if you think so, because I'm still going to stand by it. Valentine's Day is garbage, and I will never relent from that, is my opinion. See you next time, people of the earth.